Hello internet, and welcome back to another video on the channel. before before this video starts, you probably just noticed that I was coughing. I actually was sick. Actually, I think I explained this in my last video. It was literally titled "I was sick," so like I feel like that's a pretty good it's pretty good explanation of how I was feeling for the past couple of days, I guess. But no, I was definitely sick. I was definitely sick, and I had the flu. And having the flu is it sucks. I wouldn't recommend it. It definitely is not fun. But I still have like this lingering cough, and so like if I'm coughing throughout the video, that's why. And so hopefully you can bear with me as I try to talk and not sound just like I'm freaking hurling up a freaking I don't know what. But we're gonna get back to the topic at hand. In oh my god, I really am dying. No. No, there are two things I wanted to talk about today. The first thing I wanted to talk about was The Last of Us Season 2 trailer that came out. And the second thing I wanted to talk about was a Death Stranding 2 trailer that also came out. Actually, both of these trailers came out at South by South, which I guess is like I don't know if it's a convention center but like I know it's just, I'm pretty sure it's just a place where like movies and TV shows are talked about, and I guess games too. The first thing I wanted to talk about was that Last of Us Season 2, that Season 2 trailer that we got. I guess my initial thoughts and opinions on the trailers is a good trailer. It definitely gets me hyped for the second season. We definitely saw a lot of shots from the trailer that are basically from the game. Like I think there are some shots like I think the scene with I know there's a scene with Isaac, which is I guess the guy that plays Isaac in the show is, I'm pretty sure, the same person who played Isaac in the game. I think his name is Jeffrey Wright. I think that's his name. But we see a shot of him with like this freaking naked guy, and I guess he's interrogating or torturing this guy, and that scene is like lifted straight from the game. I think there's another shot of there's the scene with Ellie and Joel and the birthday basically part from the game where like Joel takes Ellie to this museum, and it has like the space stuff. So there is like some shots and moments that I saw see in this trailer are like, hey, that's from the game, that's from the game. And so yeah, that was pretty cool to see. Obviously there are going to be new scenes and new things. One of the new things actually that I guess I noticed is that Tommy has a child, or he has a son in the trailer. He actually, I think it's the son is the first person that we see in the trailer, and I guess Tommy's like showing him like, hey, hey, this is where we are, and this is where we're safe, and then outside. I'm truly am just dying on the inside, guys. I'm really trying to make it through this video, but we're gonna get through it. I promise. Whoever the one person who's gonna watch this video, no, but in the trailer, we see Tommy with his son, and they're basically, or I guess Tommy is explaining to his son the dangers of what's outside of, you know, Jackson, or like the town. And we get some shots. We get some shots of some infected. Actually, there was actually some. Actually, we get a scene with a lot of infected. And we get this scene with like the infected, and it looks like they're attacking Jackson. Apparently, I don't know why, but they are. But we get a lot of scenes of infected. We get a scene of actually freaking Tommy with a flamethrower, just freaking going at it with a freaking bloater, or yeah, a bloater. And I thought that scene looks pretty cool. But yeah, I definitely want to see more infected in the show. I've actually been rewatching the first season, kind of just to get like I guess prepare myself for like the second season. And the infected in the first season, I've only watched the first 2 episodes, and so I did get to the part with when they're in the museum and there's the clickers. And I gotta say, rewatching that part, or you know, in the show, was pretty good. Like, I feel like it definitely nails like what the game was, or you know, with the clickers and how they're sensitive to sound, and how that, you know, plays into. It's kind of like almost like a that part, at least, is kind of like horror-esque, or like it's kind of meant to be scary a little bit. But yeah, I definitely what they did with the infected in the first season was pretty good. So I'm expecting the second season to be pretty good also. I know in the game there's the Rat King, and like it's just the Rat King is like this giant freaking like amalgamation of like, I guess there's a bunch of infected over the years. And so I don't know if that's going to be in the show. I know that would be like a crazy thing if they did that. But yeah, kind of just moving on. I guess another thing that I would want to talk about is kind of like the difference between the show in the game, and how that's like a good thing. Because in the show, I've only watched the first 2 episodes so far. Or rewatched the first 2 episodes. And one thing that I do appreciate that, because the game didn't do this, obviously, is that we see kind of different perspectives of how the outbreak basically happened. Because in the game, it's really just from the point of view of like America, and we never really get like a perspective of how these people over here dealt with the outbreak and how these people over here dealt with it. And so in the show, I think it's the second episode, it starts with like it starts in like Indonesia, and it starts with the military coming to this lady, and like the lady basically, you know, she goes into like this room with like the military people, and like this woman on a table. And you know, she's got like the hazmat suit on, and she's like dissecting the woman, and she basically finds like the infected. She basically, you know, finds out that this woman that she's dissecting is infected, and there's a scene after that where she's talking to the one of the military guys, and the military guy is just like, okay, so what? So we got like vaccines, we got like medicine that we can do anything for this, and like the woman's just like, no, there are no vaccines, there are no medicine. All you can do is bomb. Like literally, the one word that she uses is bomb everything and everything, bomb everyone and everything. And so like I thought that scene, or those scenes like that, really expanded the world, and kind of I guess it kind of felt like world building in a sense, like expanding like what the outbreak, or what the outbreak meant for different people around the world, and I really thought that's cool. So I hope in the second season we get like scenes from. I know we're gonna get, because in the game, you play as Abby, so you kind of get her perspective of just like the situation with what happened with Joel and what happened with trying to find or how she dealt with spoiler I'm dying, but no, just how she dealt with how Joel basically killed her father, and how she dealt with, and how her perspective helped us as players like understand why she did what she did, why she killed Joel. Spoilers alert if you haven't played the game. Spoilers. And so like I definitely want to see, because I know in I know they have to adapt a lot from like the second game. So it's kind of it's gonna be broken up into 2 parts, I guess, or the second season is gonna be like the first half of the game. Then I think there's gonna be another season which is gonna deal with like the second half of the game. So I'm really interested to see how they're gonna tackle Ellie's perspective, and then switching over to Abby, and how they can expand that in TV show format, because TV is different from video games. Like video games, you play for like what 20 30 hours, and you can only get so much out of the game. But I guess with a TV show, you're just able to do more, I don't know. But yeah, is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Yeah, we didn't see, in terms of, of characters, we saw Dina, played by Hot Girl. I forget her name, but she's the same person who's playing Hot Girl in the new Superman movie, and you see her with Ellie, and they're together, and they're like, lovey-dovey, I guess. I don't know, they're being romantic. There's obviously the scene from the game where they're both in like this dance, and like they're both like holding each other, and so that scene is from the game. That's in the trailer too. We saw that. We also saw Jesse, I believe, I think too, but we didn't see Lev or Yara. Because if you remember from the game, Lev and Yara are the like 2 Seraphite like sisters that Abby meets, and she basically takes them both in, and then Lev basically becomes like the Ellie, or kind of like the Ellie to Abby, or like the how Joel and Ellie have their relationship. It's kind of like that, but with Lev and Abby. And so I don't know if they're still gonna do that for the show. I don't know if those characters are even gonna be in the show. We did see Seraphites. We saw it appears there's like this, I don't know if it's a father-daughter relationship we see in the trailer. But we see this Seraphite guy, and he has like a daughter or some little child with him. So I don't know if they're gonna be or I don't know, characters or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about with The Last of Us season 2 trailer. It looks pretty good, and I hope it is good. So yeah, let's move on to Death Stranding 2. on the beach. Yep, that's the title of the game. I didn't make that. Kojima did, and Kojima's a genius. So whatever Kojima says, it's a masterpiece. I don't know. So for the Death Stranding part, I decided to make it its own video, and so when this video goes up, I'm gonna post the Death Stranding. As you can tell, I'm still coughing. I'm gonna post this video and then post the Death Stranding video, and yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. I was gonna make it just one big video, but I decided to chop it up into two videos, get two videos for today. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to editing this video and the next video. I love you all. Stay safe. I'm gonna end this video now. Okay, bye.